Alright guys, just like the golf course today, we're jumping straight into the video. Links of Sandestin, Florida. Playing it in a hurricane. You may remember this from my travel vlog. The range was closed due to the hurricane conditions. I'm surprised the golf course was open, but they did let us out. So, pretty much just going to go at it. No warm up, 30 mile an hour winds. Let's get after it. So the starter paired me up with this gentleman, Tevis. Tevis is pretty funny, man. I had a lot of fun playing with this guy. I honestly really like just playing random golf courses at random times and just seeing who they pair me up with and just meeting, you know, new people and stuff. I think that would actually be like a cool little mini series on the channel, and just do like random Sundays. Just show up with a camera at a golf course and see who I get paired with. Now, besides all that, the first couple holes on this golf course get started kind of like your regular old neighborhood golf course. It doesn't really look that fancy, except it is well taken care of. But really, we're here to play this because it's a coastal golf links. Like, a lot of holes are just right on the side of the ocean. Obviously, you don't get the cool cliffs and stuff that like someplace like Pebble Beach might have, but you know, for Florida, this is as cool as it gets. Caught a tough break in the bunker here, and obviously played the shot pretty bad, you know, with my feet in the bunker and the ball above my knees. This is probably one of the best 4-irons I ever hit. Straight down the barrel, right on the green. Tevis misses off left, and now here's a good lesson in why short game is so important.
I'm not hit that hard enough at all. I don't even need to watch it. It's never going to get there. Come on.
That's my 3-putt for bogey. And here comes Tevis with the up and down for par.
Good putt. Good? Stay right there. Yeah.
So my natural shot shape is a fade, and the wind here is blowing hard right, so I thought that I will, you know, try to aim left and just let it fade back into the fairway. And then apparently just hit the worst drive ever right into the base of a tree.
Come on, cut.
Couple of shots trying to recover, get it back in the fairway.
Come on, draw back. Looks like it's going to be safe.
And then this is probably the best shot I've ever hit in my life. Damn near dunked that one. You can see that flag is almost bent in half. Like, that's how bad the wind is. Gotta take care of the course, guys. Smooth handling. Smooth.
Don't worry, I'll cut all that out for sure.
Alright, now we're starting to get into the beautiful parts of this golf course, just looking out at the ocean at the very end of this. I'd love to play this on a day with the skies are blue and the clouds weren't moving that fast. Best 3-wood I hit all week long.
I don't think we're, you know, that close. How close are we? Oh, then that's way too much club.
All right, dummy play of the day. He's 140. We're probably 170. We just hit the 210 yard club. So I think we're in the ocean. I did get lucky and find it.
all my shit.
Now that said, we've already taken a water drop, way overshot the green, and pretty much floundered around the green, so that's a terrible hole. I'm afraid of all this water and I end up pushing this ball out right. Kind of hitting a chunky shot here, but getting it back in play. Look at this view. Oh, just a little short.
Junior.
Come on, break. Break. Well, that's my second par of the day, and I honestly don't make a lot of those, so being able to make one in this heavy of wind and terrible conditions is absolutely great. So y'all see all this mud by the cart path? All of this area is pretty soft, and then here comes the wind. Yeah, that's my camera. Fell over on the sidewalk. Lens doesn't want to focus. Man, I almost shit my pants. I got really lucky. I turned the camera off and on and cleaned all the lens up and put it all back together, and everything worked.
There you go.
Now, side note, this hole is a very good example of always having a game plan. I drove my ball off to the left, wasn't paying any attention, and just punched it back out with an iron. This hole makes a hard left, and here I am all the way across the fairway, where I just, again, I'm just gonna simply punch it out, not really thinking about it, bounce it off a tree all the way back into the parking lot. That's out there in the middle of an intersection. I'm surprised I didn't hit someone's car. Frustratedly hit another one into the exact same tree. But you know, I feel like when you go to the golf course and you're expecting to play like crap from the very beginning, then that prophecy kind of self-fulfills. And that's kind of my own fault for not believing in myself, but it is what it is. It's 30-mile-an-hour winds. The course is wet. The range is closed. Like, I'm not trying to make excuses. I just knew I wasn't going to play very well. And then I fulfilled that prophecy by not really trying. I should have put more effort into it.
That's a good shot.
I just didn't want to get mad because I wasn't playing well and I was trying really hard. So I didn't try really hard, and therefore I really didn't play very well. But all of that is irrelevant. I still had a ton of fun. This golf course is extremely beautiful. Tevis is an absolute character. I had so much fun playing with that guy. Tevis convinced the starter that we had money on the game and needed to play more holes, like 1 or 2 more holes, just to figure out who was supposed to win the money. And the starter let us back out, and we went and played like 9 more holes. And at the end of that, I jumped in my car to leave. He went and played 9 more holes by himself.
Found it. Yeah. Nice iron. That's what pisses me off. I know I can do that. So why have I been bullshitting for the last 5 holes, bro?
Same thing I do, man.
What is going on?
You see how I started?
Yeah.
Isn't this the hardest damn thing in the world?
Jesus, this game is stupid.
Man, this green is about as wide as a tee box. It's really lucky that the wind is pushing back and not left to right, or I think it would almost be impossible for me to hit at my skill level. This is an extremely short par 4, but it's into an island green. You have to lay up. I hit a 7-iron off the tee, and I'm hitting an 8-iron into the green. Very poorly hitting an 8-iron at the green, but that's beside the point. This shot is also not good, but it's slightly better and does barely make it across the hazard. You gentlemen catching anything?
I got a real nice red fish.
That's what's up.
That's beautiful. Come on back. I'll go back in.
That was really good.
Well, topped one and rolled it on down the fairway. And then I probably should have took relief from this cart path. But I didn't, and then hit an extremely chunky shot. A couple of putts later, we drop it and move along.
Why can't I do that every time? I'll stroke. Nah, not enough. Just not enough. That's horrible.
Golf though. It could be a house. Someone may have just got themselves an early lunch.
That's the collaboration with me and Gabe and Grip It, Rip It, Chip It and Greg Cortman that premiered while I was on the golf course. I had to stop and watch that before we went and played our third nine or whatever you want to call that. So that's basically going to wrap it up for us today. I do want to come back and play this golf course one day when it looks better and the sun's out and the video content looks better, but maybe I'll even play it a little bit better if there's not a hurricane blowing over my shoulder. Shout out to Tevis for letting me record everything and, you know, not caring that I was dragging a camera around. That was really awesome of you. Hope we get to play again in the future. Guys, if you like this content, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you get more of this in the future. And other than that, I'll see you all in the next video.